Alright. I'm on my way to go pick up the kiddos from Dave's. Because they're off for summer break this week. Well, it was like half day last Thursday, and off Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So they're going to come to work with me tomorrow. And then Thursday, they start their summer program. Now I'm just trying to be patient with that teacher, knowing that, seriously, won't stay, knowing that that teacher won't be Callie's teacher for much longer, and knowing that I know Hobbs won't stay at that school because I know that teacher no longer serves us. So just trusting how that's going to play out. So I have your video to watch. I'm looking forward to listening to it. It was, yeah, it's yeah, that. So I actually had a really big aha moment in the shower just now. I swear, it's like my best aha moments come to me when I'm driving or showering. Had some pretty good ones in the shower. So, Callie asked me not too long ago, because she was telling me about these bad dreams that she was having. Well, now I need to listen to her more and actually like listen to what the dreams are about and see if there's like a pattern with these dreams. So she was telling me about them, and I was like, girl, I completely understand it. I was like, I used to have bad dreams when I was a kid, like all the time. And she was like, you did? She's like, you had bad dreams too? She's like, what did you have like bad dreams about? So I told her my one that was the most recurring. I have had this one throughout my childhood, throughout college, had it when I was living with Dave. When they stopped, I don't know, but I do know at some point I did stop having them. But it was a dream, nightmare, I don't know what you call it. Usually it was in the garage. I'm trying to think if it was other places. The most common place that I remember was in the garage. And I was on fire. I was being burned to death. And they say, you know, you're not supposed to die in your dreams because that's a really bad thing, right? I can't actually, like, understand that now. Because if you allow yourself to die in your dreams, you're, like, kind of allowing yourself to die. Like, acknowledging versus if you go through something like that and you don't die, you're, like, choosing to live. Well, each time in those dreams, it would end, and I would know I would still be alive. It didn't end with me, like, you know, having somebody hose me down, fire extinguisher me. It ended usually with me knowing that I was alive, but that I was burning to death. I mean, I've had this dream countless times. I remember having this dream in the dorms at Presby. I don't know if I told you about it back then. Not sure if that's something we talked about again, like the depth of our, you know, conversations obviously have gotten deeper as we've gotten older. Obviously, I don't know why I say obviously. I mean, they have. I guess I say it like it's like a common thing that younger people don't have in-depth conversations, right? I don't know. So yes. So I told Callie about it. I said, yeah, I mean, this was like just like a week or so ago. I was like, I totally get it. Like, I used to have this one awful dream where I was like on fire. Do you remember the OA? Do you remember how before her NDE, she used to have those dreams of her NDE? She would have dreams of herself drowning. Do we remember equating what I was going through to being burned like a phoenix and rising from the ashes, rising from the fire, rising from it? Do we see that similarity? I mean, I basically just had this realization in the shower that I was having premonitions my entire life of those months of being burned alive while still alive. It literally like took all those occurrences, those like pieces of the puzzle, if we shall say. I finally put all the pieces of that puzzle together while in the shower, which I'm sure is just a piece of the larger puzzle. Because obviously, like, I still don't know why I had to go through what I went through. I do need to surrender and let that go and just trust that it has something to do with, I mean, I went through the motor vehicle accident so that then I could work with lean patients who had been in car accidents. Because I could relate to what they've been through. So I do still think I'm going to work with lean patients again. I mean, I don't know how it's going to look, but maybe I'm going to be working with people that have experienced being burned, being tortured. I don't know. But I obviously had to go through what I went through. Join the 3.3 million Arizonans get vaccinated. The world is just one big brainwashing. It's seriously, like, when I read that, all I think about is, hey, there's 10 people right there. There's 3.3 million people right there jumping off a bridge. Go jump off the bridge. It's very, like, free will, right? I have the free will to either go join them and get vaccinated or say, nah, I'll pass. There's a really pretty, like, teal color. It's really pretty. Still have my ADD moments. Still kind of Washington license plate. Oh, by the way, here's an ADD moment for you. I will be gambling with you in Vegas. I got that message that I need to gamble, and something to do with dice and something to do with 22 red. No idea what that's going to look like, but apparently I will be bringing some moolah to gamble in Vegas. So that should be fun. that was my realization. That show, the OA, obviously I'm not the only person who's gone through this. They made a whole fucking show about it. But I literally had premonitions, dreams about this happening my entire life. About being burned. But I did not see myself ever rise from the flames, the ashes. I just knew that I lived. I knew I didn't die. I knew that even though I was on fire, I was still alive. Because I remember having this therapist, and she was always like, you can change the outcome of your dream. You can, and granted, I know, I'm mocking. I shouldn't do that, because you can. You can change the outcome of the dream. You can choose how you want it to end. And that's what she would say. You can choose how you want it to end. You can choose to live. You can choose to be, like, she's like, you can choose the ending of that dream. So I would sometimes, if I woke up burning, I would force myself to go back to sleep and imagine it finishing differently, but I can't remember how I would do that. I can't remember if I would, like, I don't know. I really, like, right now cannot remember how, but I remember after having that therapy session with her, I do remember going back in and being like, okay, I'm going to change the ending of this dream, and I changed it to live. Maybe I did used to die, actually. I think I might have used to, like, die, because they say it's not good to die in your dreams, and I think I used to change it that I died. And then I was like, no, fuck that. I'm going to change it that I live. And I did. Yeah, fuck, I forgot about that. I did used to die in it. Like, I did used to know that I died. Someone come rescue me and, hose me down or fire extinguisher me. I don't know, whatever. So it wasn't ever like I was being rescued, but it was like I was being burned, and I knew I lived, and I chose to live. So there's that. And obviously I'm not alone, because the people of the OA wrote that show. And that show has literally just come to fruition in my life. Like, so many things about that show, just more and more and more, just keep coming to fruition in my life. Where it's like, those premonition dreams that she had, I hadn't even realized that I was having those premonitions until my daughter asking me about dreams, and me being like, oh yeah, I did used to have bad dreams, and it used to be about me being burned, like, on fire. And then, yeah, the naturopath saying, like, basically I was like a severe burn patient, I don't want to say victim. And just like in the OA, I was dreaming about it my entire childhood. I knew that moment was going to come. But I didn't know that's what I was dreaming about. So there's that one for you. Alright, I'm going to listen to your video a little bit before I go pick up the kids. Yeah, it's real. I know people keep telling me to watch Outlander. So now I need to watch Outlander. And I have a feeling it's going to be like the same kind of a thing. Like, Hot Tub Guy told me to watch Outlander. Wheelchair Guy told me to watch, okay, I know I should call them by their name. Joe, Tim, told me to watch Outlander. And Alexa, this lady from my Tai Chi class, who we've been hanging out a couple times. She's like this sweet older woman. I took the kids and we went, and she like made dinner at her place last weekend, and then this past weekend she came over to my house, and the day that I made the fish, and she ate a little bit and hung out, and we just chatted. So the power of 3. So I need to watch The Outlander, because apparently that's going to be my life as well. So I should really watch that and see what I'm supposed to learn from it, right? Because obviously, like with BOA, I watched it, and it's just been like everything, so much has just been like fucking true to my life. God, it sucks that show got canceled. God, it was so good. It's just crazy how like stuff's all real. I think that's everything. Have you watched Outlander? Alright, I love you.